Today we are going to read chapter 11, The Joy of Reading, from the book Heidi, written by Joanna Spiri. As soon as Heidi learned how to read, she found that life in Mr. Seasman's big house was not so lonely. Now she had friends to keep her company when she was alone in this strange city. Downstairs in the study, there was a big library filled with many books. Some were too long or too difficult for Heidi to read, but there were many she could enjoy. Every afternoon, Grandma would take Heidi aside and ask her if she had finished her last book. If she had, Grandma would take Heidi's hand, and the two of them would go downstairs to the library and choose a new book. In the evenings, Heidi would take turns reading with Clara and Grandma. Sometimes they would all read a whole book out loud. It made Clara very proud that her friend finally had learned to read. And now they could share the many wonderful things that books had to offer. But no matter how many books Heidi read, the one Grandma gave her was always her favorite. She read it over and over and kept it in a special place in her room. When she returned to the mountain, she would read it to Granny. Mr. Usher now had an easy time with Clara's lessons. Since Heidi had learned to read, the time went much faster, and Clara and Heidi were both eager to learn and full of questions. Sometimes Mr. Usher would ask Heidi to read a long and difficult passage loud. He was always pleased when she was able to do it easily. Although the books helped ease Heidi's loneliness, they could not stop her from thinking about grandfather and her home in the mountains. Every time she looked at her picture book and saw the green meadows and the sheep, her heart longed to return to where she belonged. The end. Hope you liked this story, and we'll be back with chapter 12. The house is haunted. Until then, take care.